Hello, and I'm so excited to let you know that this week we are using a book called the National Geographic Wild Animals Atlas. Not only will we be able to learn about animals this week, but we will be also learning about where they live and the habitats that support them. I'm excited to share that this week we are looking at Africa. Africa is over 11,608,000 square miles in its entire area. It is the second largest continent and it makes up about 20% of the Earth's land area. The equator runs through the middle of Africa. Ecosystems lie in the broad bands to the north and south. Tropical forests form the core of Africa, with grasslands, deserts, and temperate environments farther out. Africa is home to many animals, including this pride of lions in a South African grassland. Animal bites. A mother lion takes care of her male cubs for about 2 years, but female cubs may live with their mother for life. Where animals live in Africa. Africa includes many different ecosystems, but it has no extremely cold environments. The continent is a rich blend of mammals, birds, and fish living in different environments on the land, in the air, or in the water. Desert. The spiny-tailed lizard is a desert dweller. It tolerates hot days and chilly nights. It eats leaves, seeds, and insects, but requires very little water. Some varieties reach 30 inches in length. Mountain gorillas. Mountain gorillas live near the equator on a mountain slope and in bamboo forests, as well as in the lowland rainforests. They live in groups called troops, led by large male called a silverback. Forest. Chimpanzees. Forest chimpanzees live in social communities of several dozen animals in the rainforests and woodlands of Central and Western Africa. Among all creatures of the animal kingdom, they are the most closely related to humans. Grassland. Many animals associated with Africa, such as zebras and cheetahs, are found in the tropical grasslands called savannas. Zebras are grass eaters, but cheetahs are meat eaters that hunt other grassland animals for their food. Wetland. The hippopotamus lives in rivers and lakes of Africa. On land, it can outrun the fastest human, at least for a short distance. Hippos spend their days in the water, but they come out at night to graze on land. Here is a map of Africa. The very top of the continent has the Sahara Desert. Notice that the color is a yellow to show that this is hot and dry land. This is also a desert. Going down towards the middle of the continent, you'll see that the color is more green, and you might see that there is more water on the land. This is the area of Africa that is full of rainforests and wetlands, and you can see that animals are more easily able to live here because look how many there are in the green part of the map. Now down at the bottom part of the map, you'll see that the color starts to turn more yellow again. This is where the Kalahari Desert is. The African savanna is home to many of Earth's big game animals. It is a grassland with two seasons, wet and dry. Towering above the savanna in Tanzania is Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest mountain. At the top of the page, you'll see a picture of a hornbill. A hornbill is a bird. Hornbill, named for their large curved bills, hornbills live on a diet of fruit, insects, and small animals. At the bottom of the page, you'll see a giraffe. Giraffes. With its long legs and neck, the giraffe is Earth's tallest animal. It grazes on tree leaves instead of grasses. Gaboon viper. This poisonous member of the puff adder family has the longest fangs of any snake on Earth. Hyena. This scavenger animal is a skilled hunter but often eats scraps left over by hunters of the savanna. Animal bites. The acacia tree survives drought because it has long roots that reach water sources deep underground. The animal on this page is called an impala. Male impalas use their long horns to fight other males for territory and control of the herd. African elephant. The largest land animals on Earth, African elephants use their trunks to spray water and keep cool. Savanna hare. Keen hearing and smell help the savanna hare avoid predators. Hares eat leaves, roots, berries, and bark. Wildebeest. Also known as a gnu, this member of the antelope family grazes in the large herds of the savanna. Animal bites. Chimps make a grunting sound when they are happy. A toothy grin actually indicates fear or anxiety. Spotlight on chimpanzees. Chimpanzees are very intelligent animals. They often behave in ways that remind us of humans. Chimpanzees are one of the few animals that use tools. They often use sticks to dig insects out of the ground. They can use stones to crack open nuts. Some chimpanzees have even learned to communicate with humans using simple sign language. Because they can be taught to perform many different tricks, chimpanzees are often used in scientific studies. In fact, the first American in space was actually a chimpanzee named Ham, who orbited the Earth in 1961. Habitat. Chimpanzees live in many different forest settings in western and central Africa. They live in steamy tropical rainforests, but they also thrive in lowland and mountain forests. Chimpanzees live in family groups of 6 to 10 individuals. These family groups live in communities that may include as many as 100 members. Diet. Chimpanzees enjoy a varied diet. They mainly eat fruit and seeds and leaves and bark and insects, but they also eat meat and eggs. Chimpanzees usually search for food alone, but sometimes they hunt in small groups. If you take a look at the map, the yellow part of the map is all of Africa, but the red part of the map is specifically the parts of Africa where chimpanzees live. On the left side of the screen, you might see some small white writing. I'm going to read that now. A chimpanzee in Africa clings to a tree as it watches something on the ground. A chimp's facial expression often shows human-like emotion. And a female chimpanzee cradles her 3-month-old baby. Young chimps stay with their mothers until they are 7 years old. There's that picture of the mama and the baby. Survival. Chimpanzees are considered an endangered species. Expanding human populations have destroyed their natural habitat. People also hunt chimpanzees for food. There's the white writing at the bottom of the page, and I'm going to read that to you. Strong arms and hands that can grip allow these chimpanzees in a park in Nigeria to swing from vines and tree branches. Now here is the table that is orange and yellow, and it says facts at a glance. Habitat. Tropical rainforests as well as lowland and mountain forests of western and central Africa. Lifespan. An average of 45 years in the wild, but up to 50 years in zoos. Size. 4 to 55 feet. About 1 to 2 meters tall. Oh, I'm sorry, that says about 4 to 5.5 feet, or about 1 to 2 meters tall. I'm sorry. And lastly, diet. Fruits, plants, insects, eggs, and meat. These facts at a glance are used to teach you about chimpanzees very quickly.